So I actually went to PetSmart because I had to go get some stuff for what I was cooking tonight for the lady of our church. So I thought I'm gonna go back by here because I looked at this pet carrier. Actually, it is a bird carrier that I liked. It had a lot of features on it that I liked, but it just had one concerning thing, which was the two ends did not look very big for ventilation. So I don't know. There was one online that I looked at that was a clear carrier like this, and it had a covered top, which I kind of like that you can see through the top. And it only had one end of ventilation, which I thought would not be as good because it couldn't get cross ventilation if it needed to. And they had another one that had two large ends of ventilation, but everybody complained about the plastic on it being super cloudy. So I just had to pick one. She said I could bring it back if I didn't like it. I'm going to try to find like a little tray to put in here and then like a grate. And I have an idea for that. So I'm headed over to look for that at Walmart. And I like this little clicker I bought. I'm going to use that to train her with. It's a little dog clicker, but I think it'll work. Overall, it's pretty cute. I mean, she could see out of it really good, and it's very sturdy. So I've made it home, and I want to do a little close-up on this bird carrier. I have several people asking about it when I post it in a group, or they see it on a video, then they have questions. And plus, whenever I'm trying to look up stuff about a carrier, I love to be able to go to a video and see like up close and personal kind of what they look like. And I actually modified the inside grate system because what it came with I didn't think was quite enough for what I wanted. So I'm just going to show you guys up close what it does real quick on this video, and then we'll move on. I bought this at PetSmart here in the US. I live in Tennessee. So I don't know if everybody has access to those where they live, but it is called All Living Things Easy Carry Covered Travel Bag. It's for small and medium birds. So she has a lot of room inside of it. But both ends open up just like this, and they have this mesh right here. And you can kind of see what it looks like. Now, I don't know if your bird could chew that, but it's pretty strong, but I guess if you had an aggressive chewer, it's possible they could chew it. Now, this is what I made, but I will show you without it first what it comes with. Y'all, I'm a crafty person. So I've raised chickens for a long time. I've raised silkies, and they're kind of like the pets of the chicken world. And we've had lots of coops. My husband he's built me some pretty fancy coops over the years and brooder systems and all kinds of stuff, and I have always come up with easy solutions to things in raising birds and keeping them clean and stuff like that. So I've always got some idea that I'm improvising. But anyways, it came with this little thing right here. Now this side right here it's kind of shiny, and this side is fabricy, I guess. So if they poop on it, it just kind of goes into this a little bit, but doesn't go through to the other side. And then in here, you got probably washable surface in here. It came with this little perch that you can screw these things right here and take it out. So you could probably put it on either one of these. I'm actually going to come up with some sort of little water system I can put in here and feed her. So as far as the bottom, I put this back in there. I don't want Dixie pooping in here and then walking on top of it. Like, I just don't see that that's very clean, and she will get all nasty and get it everywhere. So that is something I wanted to fix. I've seen some of these carriers that have the little trays in them with the wire, but there's not a whole lot of them out there that do. And the one that I did find that had that, I wasn't really keen about the ventilation in it. And it only had like ventilation on one end, and it was also quite a bit bigger than this one. It was for large birds, so that's why I decided to do this. And I may come up with something a little better as time goes on if I can find something, but this is something I made pretty quickly. This is actually a placemat that I curve the sides up on by cutting it and then taping it up. And, you know, of course, placemats are washable, so I thought that's pretty good. And plus, I liked the flowers because, for one, they kind of camouflage the poop, and they're cute. And then this is a cooling rack, like in the baking section, so you can put cookies or bread is what I've used it for. And my son, he cut the one end because it was just a little too wide. And Seth, he has all kinds of skills with carpentry. My husband's taught him all kinds of things, so he fixed that for me. So normally I have the idea and my son and my husband always implement the idea. So it just goes right down in there. But I'll show you guys the rest of this thing, how it works. It has Velcro, goes all the way down, and Velcro's right there. So that way, if you want to close it up and she's somewhere where she needs it to be dark or take a nap or rest or not be stressed from the environment going around her. So that side, so this side does the same thing. And it has a clear roof on it, which I think is pretty cool because when I'm carrying her, I can see down into it, and I noticed that when she was in it, she kept looking out. So it's just so much more of a view than the one that you can buy on Amazon. It looks very similar to this. It has a covered roof. So I think this one feels more open, and I think she really liked that. She wasn't felt like she was closed up in anything. So I thought that was really cool. It feels like it's kind of leathery is what it feels like. If y'all can see that. It's pretty well built. It doesn't push in or cave in on the sides like the other one that I had looked at. One end looked like it caved in, and people even had said that in the reviews, but this one looks pretty sturdy, like it's not going to get crushed in or anything. I'm going to show you guys her in it. I'm going to put it on top of her cage because she loves her cage, and hopefully it won't scare her too bad. Step up. Good girl. Good girl. I'll put her here first so she can just see what that is. She does not want to get near it. She's like, what is that? Look at your treats. She says, nope, I don't think so, Mama. Step up. Treat. Okay, we're gonna have to work on this. She's like, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna try lifting it up and see how she reacts. Maybe I'll sit it on the couch over here. She did so good, y'all. I'm gonna try shutting the door. Oh goodness. All right, I think that was just enough of a quick training session. Step up. I'm taking her over here while I'm going to water my neighbor's greenhouse. All kinds of stuff to see in here.